Aren't you afraid it might fall? That it might fall?
Not at all. Artisans of the Casbah.
There it is. It has a Spanish award.
Of course.
Left or right, who knows? Very good. Benina. This is what Algeria looks like from up in the Casbah. Salam alaikum, welcome to another video from Algiers in Algeria. And right now I'm heading towards the Casbah, the old city, the old Medina, declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site. And apparently, come in. You can't enter without a guide, but I've heard I can find one inside for now. I don't know. I'm not sure if I've made it into the Casbah yet, because the Casbah is on a hill and it seems like I have to keep going up. So I have to... Salam alaikum. Hello. Where is the Casbah?
This is the lower Casbah.
This is the lower Casbah. To get to the Casbah, it's that way, right? All right, thank you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Here we have it. They've already told me, yes, that this is the Casbah. I mean, the Casbah, the lower Casbah. All right, so you can see how it looks. This is a bit different from the French buildings we saw earlier in the previous video. Here. I've come straight to a market here in the Casbah. Look. Chicken. Damn, what a mess. Here we are right in the middle of the lower Casbah market. Lower Casbah. Let's see if I can ask someone. Damn, so many olives. Hello? To get to the Casbah?
Tout droit. Straight ahead.
To the left and then right.
As you wish.
All right, thank you. Directions. As you wish. We have to go straight up. He asked, left or right, your choice. So you can see, it's a small labyrinth, of course, like all these old cities, narrow streets, dead ends, where it's very easy to get lost. We continue through the market for now. Let's see, wherever I want, he told me. Well then, this way. Wow, what columns. Look, what a building. Salam alaikum. The Casbah?
Go up.
And what's that?
The church.
Ah, the church.
Church.
Is it a mosque now?
It's closed, but you can see it from outside.
Ah, d'accord. Thank you. Merci. Wow. Look how narrow these streets are. Look up. With the typical street lamp. We're already entering the Casbah going up. I've read it's better to start from the top because you get a better perspective and don't get lost, right? Hello, salam alaikum. Good morning, hello. The Casbah is that way, right?
Yes, that way.
The random bystanders, of course, they add a touch of color to the videos. Wow, damn, this is a huge market. Here we have a ton of clothes. Yeah, look, what beautiful arches. And you can still see French buildings around here. Here as well. I'm going to step aside. The vendors. And us. We keep going up. Let's explore this Casbah. The old city.
Wow.
With all the wiring, look at the power lines up there. Oh my. That's dangerous, isn't it? Let's go up this way. Let's see if we can. Wow. Let's see if it's left or right. All right, let's go to the left. In just 100 meters, you go straight from the French colonial era to the old city. Look how narrow those streets are. Who knows where they go? The buildings are very beautiful. Let's go down this street. Let's see what's there. Look at those arches. How beautiful. All these cables. Do people even live here? Well, there is a padlock though. These streets are really narrow. I don't know if they're shops or houses. Well, the guy I ran into came out from here. And look, a street that doesn't lead anywhere, just to the houses. That's why it's easy to get lost here. Here the street widens a bit more, it seems brighter here. Our goal is to keep going up. Trash piles up in the corners. Look, the garbage collector has to come here. Traditional clothing. Let's ask the tailor. Salam alaikum. What is this?
It's the Kabyle dress.
It's the Kabyle dress. Traditional Algerian, right?
Yes.
For women, right?
For women.
Very nice. Do you make it yourself?
Yes.
Oh, thank you very much. Is the Casbah that way?
You're already in the Casbah.
Is this the Casbah?
Yes.
All right. Is everything up there the Casbah?
You'll see the Ali Lapointe Museum there.
Ah, La Pointe. All right. Salam alaikum. May peace be with you. That's what salam alaikum means. Well, look, we've already arrived at one of the areas I was interested in seeing. And according to what I've read, since 2008, there have been multiple public complaints already that the Casbah is collapsing. The old city, and there are many buildings that are in trouble, or that have already collapsed, or that are in the process of collapsing. And here, look, we have the scaffolding is there to prevent collapse, and this building is empty. It's the first time I've seen this, but it seems to happen often in the Casbah. And only now are they slowly starting to renovate the buildings that are about to collapse. It'd be a shame if this collapsed. Check out that plasterwork. The door frame. There's a mural here, but I can't read it. More of the Casbah, more ruined buildings. Ugh. Look. Here's how the Casbah looks now. All this would have been buildings. All of this here would be taken up by a building. Salam alaikum. What happened here? Did everything collapse?
Yes, it fell down.
How long ago did it collapse?
It was in 1980.
1980?
Come and see the museum here.
Is the museum here?
The Ali Lapointe Museum.
And what are you doing here?
Bakery.
Bakery. Muffins, traditional sweets. Here in the Casbah. He tells me that it collapsed in 1980. How long do we have to wait for the repair?
It depends, 5 or 6 years?
Because they've already begun over there.
That's right.
Yes. Aren't you afraid it might fall?
Not at all.
There's no problem, right?
There isn't.
Thank you. You can see the wood there. And that wall leaning about to collapse. Oh my goodness. Let's go through here. These are buttresses to prevent the walls from falling on each other. Salam alaikum. I said to the woman, Salam alaikum. Women rarely respond. That just slipped out. I usually say nothing to them. But it's just that it can be frowned upon to speak directly to a woman. If you're a man, it's best to speak directly with the men. At least that's what I've heard. But well, it really depends, you know? Look. Look at where we've ended up. A little decorated hallway. Here in the middle of the Casbah. Ah, look. A mural. Hey, I guess. Honoring the soldiers who fought in the Casbah. The thing is, the resistance was forged here. The resistance against the occupation, no, against French colonialism, forged in the Casbah streets. And the French army had a lot of trouble putting an end to it. In fact, The raids they carried out in the Casbah were really tough because it was very difficult. They would get lost and they were ambushed. The Algerians really knew their way around here. And from here precisely, they commanded and ordered the attacks on the French security and law enforcement forces. And here we have a mural with what appear to be blood stains dedicated to the fight against the French. Salam alaikum. We continue up the Casbah. We can imagine the difficulty the French would have had organizing themselves and the ease the Algerians would have to move around here. More buttresses, more buildings about to collapse. The huge cracks. Let me say right away, I'm lost. If you now tell me how to get back to the same point where I started, down there at the lower Casbah, I wouldn't have any idea. Left or right, who knows? Let's go to the right. Salam alaikum. And showing promise since they were little. Salam alaikum. Salam alaikum. There's a mosque around here. The carpenters are working. Salam alaikum. Look at how this house is being held up. The balconies. It reminds me of the hanging houses of Cuenca. Well, aside from the differences, let's let the lady pass. But look. Another of the many types of buildings that we can find here in the Casbah. I was hoping to find a guide around here. Someone who could be my guide. I'll see if I can ask. Salam alaikum. More houses. This way. Imagine living here right in the middle of the Casbah. We're away from the market now, and this is where people live. More alleyways. Let's go through this passageway. Let's see if we can go to the right here. Let's see if a clearing finally. Let's see what's around here. Did I just go through the entire Casbah alone? Well, with a little luck, right? It seems so because this here leads out to the road. There's a clearing here. Salam alaikum.
Salam. Algiers.
Well, yes. I'd say this is already the outskirts of the Casbah. So I climbed it all in one go. Let's see, I'm going to ask around here. Salam alaikum. Salam. Does the Casbah end here?
No,
What?
do you understand?
French.
French.
Yes.
You have to go all the way to the end. To the right, go down and you'll see much more.
Much more.
There's a path. Go down it. There are many more houses.
All right. Thank you. We already have the gentleman's recommendations. At the back and to the right, you'll keep finding lots of buildings. That said, going downhill, but I think I've reached the top of the Casbah. Look now at what was once a fountain. The sign says it's not drinking water. Be careful if you visit. In Algeria, when it comes to drinking water, if you have a sensitive stomach, Western, I wasn't going to say delicate, but no. If you have a Western stomach, be careful because you might get sick. They told me in the Casbah not to eat anything, but it's your choice. Meanwhile, we continue our route through the Casbah. I'm going to head back now, but this time with a guide. And here, Why are there so many pizza stands here?
Do you want to eat?
I've already eaten, thank you, but why?
Let's go to a viewpoint to see the view of Algiers.
Ah, okay. Do you live here in the Casbah?
Yes.
Where? There were 3 guys standing there on the street. They asked, "Do you want me to be your guide?" I said, "Sure." Salam alaikum.
For cooking.
Ah, the kanki. Yes, I know it, for the fire.
Yes.
This is like a kind of ethnographic museum.
Let's go see the view.
Let's see. The rooftops of the Casbah, which are also very famous. They apparently have a great view of all Algiers. Wow. Yes, sir. All of this is the Casbah, where I climbed up before. I think that's where I've been. Yeah, it was all in ruins. And from down there, down below is where I came from Martyrs Square. Where is Martyrs Square?
Down there.
And the port of Algiers, it's all of that. That's what it looks like. Algiers, from the heights of the Casbah. A huge city.
$100 dinars.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
For 50 cents. Go up there. A small contribution. I'll keep going meanwhile. The mosque calls for prayer.
Ceramics.
Ah.
Come in, come in.
Salam alaikum. Wow, what is he doing?
Do you speak French?
Yes, I speak French.
Welcome, sir. Do you want to take pictures?
Yes.
Are you French?
No, I'm Spanish.
All right, you have a very good companion, our friend Mustafa. He's a son of the Casbah.
Ah, he's a son of the Casbah.
There aren't many sons of the Casbah who do the tour.
I understand, thank you. You work with ceramics, right?
Yes, handmade, typical Algerian tile with modern inspiration.
I see.
I make reproductions of old tiles that date back to the 10th century. And I make them into magnets.
Wow, le magnet. C'est très...
If you take one, you'll have a little piece of my country in your pocket.
Thank you very much. It's beautiful. You are a very good artist. Very cool. Oh, there are more artisans. This must be the artisans area. Look, with Mustafa. Salam alaikum.
Salam.
مصطفى artist في النحاس.
Another artist over here, look. Cervantes Institute. I'm Spanish, you know.
You are Spanish.
Artisans of the Casbah, here you have it. Antonio Gilde Carrasco, director. In 2018 he has a Spanish award.
Of course.
How long have you been working here? A long time? A long, long time.
A really long time.
Has the Casbah changed a lot?
Of course.
What's the difference?
Before, the Casbah was very beautiful. And now,
Why?
come. Look.
Okay. It could fall.
The water gets into the houses.
De l'eau.
Dans la maison.
Dans la maison?
It's a problem.
Yes, they have moisture problems. They didn't have this problem before.
There were no more fountains.
And they helped to get the water out.
مشكلة.
All right. Thank you very much. Wow, what the painter just told me. That I had an award, huh? The Cervantes Institute, no less. He told me that, of course, this whole problem with the collapses and the dampness comes from them removing the fountains. There used to be fountains around here in the Casbah. Now they've removed them, and it must be that the water doesn't flow anymore. Oui. Look at this beautiful little square in the Casbah. This is probably where they once gathered here for tea, to chat. The artists, the tourists. Let's see, he says something to him. What? I'm recording a video. Damn, I think he's scolding him. Salam alaikum. Damn seagulls. Huh? What is it? A restaurant. Salam alaikum. A restaurant. A restaurant here. A seafood restaurant. That's why they are here.
The mosque from the 10th century.
Ah, okay.
Sidi Ramadan.
The mosque of...
The mosque of Sidi Ramadan.
Deuxième siècle.
Look in there.
Is it closed?
They're praying. We'll come back later.
I think he's telling me that they're praying, that's why we can't go in. Hey, more views of Algeria. And here are the seagulls, of course. Damn, they're huge. Right next to the fish restaurant, of course. Oh my god. Here's the minaret. This is nothing like where I came through before, huh? With a guide, we go through cleaner places. Because where I came through earlier looked totally different. These are white buildings here, well, more or less orderly. With restaurants, artisans. That's the mosque. And here we have the entrance to the mosque. Wow. Damn. Mustafa. What is this? What is this?
Algiers Club. Algeria?
Algeria.
Soccer.
Ah, soccer. A soccer club.
The MC Algiers.
This is beautiful.
What's your name?
Victor.
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 Barcelona?
From Madrid, Madrid. I'm from Madrid. I understand half of what he says.
Another view of Algiers with the sun. The Bastion 23 Palace. Down there lived Sidi Abdurrahmani at-Talibi.
C'est quoi ça? Who is he?
An Algerian musician.
Yeah.
It's a mural of the Usma Football Club.
Football?
Football.
Ah, football club. I think I got it, that it's a football club and a musician. Yeah, well, this football club is everywhere, right? They're a bunch of vandals. Painting the streets of the Casbah here. Uh-huh. Are there schools here in the Casbah?
Yes, there's one there and another one there.
And another one.
Oh, so there are lots of schools. I see the kids there. And Mustafa tells me that these are the schools here in the Casbah. Let's see what a house looks like inside the Casbah. Not just any house. It's the most interesting one. Oh. Salam alaikum.
Let's go. Welcome to our home. Thank you very much.
Blessings. Blessings. Thank you. What is this house? For the tea.
Yes, a restaurant.
A restaurant.
D'accord.
Are there also music concerts? Yes, Algerian.
Wow.
A house turned into a restaurant here in the middle of the Casbah. Look at these views, very beautiful. All of this collapsed, right?
Yes.
How long ago?
20 years.
20 years. There are problems with all these houses falling apart, right?
Yes, well, there are problems.
I understand, but there are already many that have collapsed.
Yes, a long time ago.
A tea. Do you want one?
Yes, another one for you, Mustafa.
No, no.
Sergio Ramos.
Sergio Ramos, yes, Spanish. Well, we're done here. They're serving me tea with an Algerian sweet in the Casbah. This is spectacular. Honestly, without a guide, I don't know if I would have made it here. I'm being honest. The guide is important because I just climbed up here without thinking. And well, these kinds of details, you have to know them. Wow. The tea. Wow. That's a lot.
Eat whatever you want.
All right. That looks delicious.
Baklava, baklava.
Baklava, baklava.
Baklava algérienne, ouais.
العلايش هادي قنيدلات ضرب قنيدلات.
These are made with pistachios, right?
They're traditional Algerian pastries.
It's green tea, right?
Verde, oui.
Yes, green.
Green tea with herbs, mint.
Avec de lait. De l'amande.
Yes.
Green tea with mint.
Merci.
Traditional mint tea. Green tea with mint. Look how beautiful. Come on, they look delicious. But this, a real calorie bomb, like all baklavas. I'm sure they have pistachios, walnuts, honey, puff pastry. Algeria, Algeria, Algeria. Algerian, Algerian.
Algerian.
Algerian. To your health. Good. Very good. Benina. Benina. Don't you want anything? It's on me.
Don't worry about us.
Which one would you choose from all of these? They're all different except these baklava, which I've tried before. This one also seems to me. I think this one looks like it has glitter.
Est-ce que je peux cela ici?
Kunilat.
Kunilat?
Kunilat.
What is kunilat?
The sweet is very good.
Poor Mustafa. I don't understand him much, but oh well. Also for you guys. Look. What's in it? Pistachios?
Pistachios and cashew.
Ah, the cashew.
Cashew.
What cashew?
Luz.
Pistache ou luz?
Ou luz.
Luz.
It has a hint of honey, a hint of pistachio. It's very soft, very soft.
C'est bien.
Very good. Thank you very much. All right. 500 dinars, 2.5 euros.
Let's go to the city Ramadan mosque.
A group of Italian tourists. An organized group. It's another way to visit Algeria and the Casbah. We're going to enter the mosque.
The Quran.
The Fatiha. In the name of Allah. Praise be to God, Lord of the worlds, most gracious to all, most merciful to believers, master of the day of judgment. You alone we worship and ask for help. Guide us to the straight path, the path of those you have favored.
A kitten here in the mosque? Are you praying or what, kitten? Here is where wudu is performed. Yes. It's where Muslims wash themselves before entering the mosque to pray. You can't enter without having washed yourself. And there we have the showers, it seems. Look. Hey! We're heading down to the lower Casbah now. Our visit to the Casbah is almost over. This is just the first part. Record climb in 15 minutes. The second part is more relaxed with the guide. More enriching, culturally speaking too, I have to say, huh? Because it would have taken me days to find what the guide showed me in the Casbah on my own. It's spectacular. These are already French-style houses. You can tell that we're already leaving the old city. We're back to the hustle and bustle. To the shops. Ah, okay. He tells me that they tore down the old buildings in the Casbah and built these here. More structures here help keep the buildings from collapsing. Wow. I think I've been here before. Maybe not. It doesn't look familiar. Okay. Soccer? More soccer team murals here too. In this Casbah neighborhood, they support one soccer team, huh? It's clear. There's no competition. In fact, here's the rival team crossed out. It must be, hey, that looks like Sevilla's crest, doesn't it? Sevilla fans. Here they are in Algeria. A team that has a crest similar to yours. Look, the mural of kids playing soccer in the park where they play. We've arrived at the Casbah Mosque, the largest one, a legacy of the Ottoman Empire. And next to it, what you told me, I think it was a school too. A religious school? Look at the mosque. Ah, okay. The mosque is impressive, huh? You can tell it's different from the Algerian style. They tell me it's of Ottoman heritage. Have you seen it? You can tell right away. They have more decoration, more color. Is it open? No?
No, it's closed. Ah.
Why?
Because of the prayer.
Ah, d'accord. Let's see. From the top of the mosque, the square where we are, the hustle and bustle of the Casbah, there you have it. This is where my adventure through the Casbah began. Well, in the market of the lower Casbah, the story of this mosque is really interesting, isn't it? Built in 1612 by the Ottomans, turned into a cathedral in 1830 by Count de Bourmont, and then again in 1962, became a mosque after Algeria gained independence. Well, leaving the lower Casbah, going back to the center of Algiers, an area already outside, far from the Casbah. I think we can consider this walk finished, this brief walk, first without a guide and then with a guide. That's it. I hope this has helped you get to know the Casbah a little better, and you know, I'll see you in the next video. I don't know if you can see it, but there's that huge column or gas pipe burning over there. Is this chicken?
Yes.
And this one is 3 cheeses, right?
3 cheeses, yes.
Working today, you don't get any rest.
Vous restez pas, c'est bon. Salam alaikum.
High five. And all this you see here was built by a Chinese company. There's the police. I hope they don't say anything to me. Salam alaikum.
Put that down.
This is a video. Forbidden?